Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the New York Mets and the Minnesota Twins. The Metropolitans vie for a key series sweep against a fellow wild card contender, and we'll have it for you next. Gary Reeves gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
At the plate, Anthony Jr. And the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5. In just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. And he's back into second here safely.
The pitcher's jumped out of the frying pan and into the fire here. A second run scores, and now he's got 2 men in scoring position, and his danger of letting this thing get completely away from him. We'll see if he can put out the fire here or if the inferno rages on.
J.D. Davis the next at bat as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Here it is, the 3-0. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario.
The designated hitter, Ahmed Rosario.
The 3-0. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Batting 8.
Digging in now, Christian Yelich. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He comes in hitting over 340 on the season. I'll tell you, if you watch him closely, you realize that he's just so consistent with his approach. I'm looking for another one of those consistent performances today.
Cordero.
Payoff pitch on its way. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Play ball. That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take the base. He's out. Out. Out.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Jr. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this season, and it's really difficult.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And that'll score the go-ahead run from second to make it 5-4. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So it's second and third with one gone now. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. The 3-1. And he looks at one that misses ball 4. So that'll load him up. But at least the double play is in order here with one away.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open. But he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
The batter.
Striding in once again, Ahmed Rosario. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Hit hard on the ground is short. And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run is scored. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that's one of the beauties of speed. That trail runner right there, Dero. He's just too fast. They try to make a play at the plate, but they had no chance to get him because of his wheels.
Yeah, you got to put that one in your pocket right there and stop the hitter.
In now, Anthony Jr. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here he comes again. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Play ball.
At the plate, Anthony Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw to Robertson for the force out, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Anthony Jr. as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will get fouled for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. New York put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Bill Alston gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Gary Reeves was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
No errors. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Murray Tejada will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Now at the plate, Anthony Jr. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level.
And his game of hide and seek ends as he's tagged out to end the inning. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Mets are out on top, 1-0. Next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Anthony Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is line to left. Hernandez is there and he makes the catch.
Play ball. He's out. Out. 3. Out. You're out. 3. He's out. Out. 3. He stays.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final.